Hello and welcome to Resonance Games' review of Half-Life 2, Episode 2. I'm your reviewer, Reverend Cooper, and welcome to the sermon. Valve is one of the greatest producers making games today. With games like Counter-Strike, the Left 4 Dead series, the Half-Life series, and many others, Valve has been entertaining us for years and years, and I'm sure for years and years and years to come. They're just a damn fine company and one of my personal favorites. Now, if you read my review to the original Half-Life 2, then you know I had some problems with it. But this game, Half-Life 2 Episode 2, fixed all of those problems. Now, don't get me wrong, Half-Life 2 is one of the greatest shooters ever made, and one of my favorite games. But there were a few problems with it. I thought that the gimmicky physics puzzles, not so great. The storytelling itself, although very artfully done, I felt really rode that line of being too abstract and not giving you enough and, letting you figure out the world on your own, which I do appreciate very much, and Valve is excellent at it. But for a world like Half-Life 2, where you're thrown into this place that you have no idea what's going on, even if you played the first game, a little bit much. But, and fortunately, Half-Life 2 has fixed all of these problems, making a much more fun and streamlined game, not only in the storytelling, but also in the gameplay itself. For nearly the entire game of Half-Life 2 Episode 2, you are accompanied by the beautiful and wonderful Alex Vance, the daughter of Eli Vance, who is one of the main scientists from Black Mesa, the place where it all started in the first game, and the scientist who is now at White Forest, the place that is your ultimate objective in Half-Life 2 Episode 2.
Well, that's enough chit-chat. I've got a rocket to launch.
Wow. For a minute there, I thought you were going to get a hug.
The presence of Alex Vance as your near full-time companion in Half-Life 2 Episode 2 really makes this game shine. Not only does she provide an excellent storytelling method, but provides help during combat the entire time. And to the credit of Valve, she is modeled just beautifully. Her facial animations are perfect. When she's happy, when she's scared, when she's laughing, you feel it and you feel it with her. This provides such a nice way to connect to her character and to really connect to the game.
You take the gravity gun. You're better with it than I am. When I couldn't find you, I got... I know. I shouldn't have worried. Well, we should keep moving. I'm sure the Combine haven't forgotten about us.
Another reason this game is successful is because of a new enemy type, the Hunter. In this game, the Hunter is by far the smartest AI you will face. They are fun, they are fast, and they are deadly. Another thing this game does excellently is start to really connect you to the characters and to the world and to the game itself. It shows relationships between your character and Alex Vance and her father Eli, and all the scientists and the people's plight against the Combine.
Where are you two? You're gonna miss it.
Be right there, Alex. Gordon, thanks for everything you've done. For Alex, for all of us. I couldn't be prouder if you were my own son.
And the icing on the cake, they are starting to connect the worlds of their games. This game is starting to connect to Portal 2. I don't want to tell you how, I don't want to tell you where, and I don't want to tell you why, because I don't even know why, because Episode 3 hasn't come out yet. But ambiguously, they have started to make connections. The worlds are coming together, and it is very, very exciting. Now, there are a lot of things in this game that I don't want to ruin for you. New gameplay types, new enemies, new weapons. It is very fun, and I really suggest you pick it up. But you have to start from the beginning. If you want to get the most out of this game, you have to go back and play Half-Life 2. Then you gotta play Half-Life 2 Episode 1, and then finally this game, the crowning magical moment, Half-Life 2 Episode 2, with an ending that will literally leave you shocked and wanting so much more. So much more that Valve has refused to give us. I mean, come on, Valve, give it to us. I actually played this game very recently for the first time, so it's been not that much of a wait for me. But a lot of the community has been waiting years for this game, and you've been putting out Left 4 Deads, and you've been putting out Portals. Please, we like those games, but let's get some Gordon Freeman action up in here, Valve. Stat. This is Reverend Cooper, hoping you've enjoyed the sermon. See you next time.